Welcome back, family. What it do? It's just true to the Shrek, and I'm excited to give y'all another weekly watch this video. And so we got a lot going on right now. We got a lot going on. So it's gonna be a short list. I kind of want to see how the market gonna open up on Monday. It's gonna be a very interesting week. I'm sure everybody know what happened over the weekend. Trump sent troops to Venezuela, capturing people. So we got oil super volatile right now. So, and I want to see how the market react as well. Looking at ES right now, we are sitting inside. So we'll be starting the week off inside. Let price get on board. Let's see if we get some direction. But I got a few interesting names that I will be watching. Just a quick thing to note: we do have some red folders next week. We got January 5th, ISM Manufacturing PMI. We got Wednesday, ADP non-farm, ISM and JOLTS. Thursday, we have unemployment claims. And Friday, we got non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, consumer sentiment, and average hourly earnings. So, again, very interesting week. I'm expecting some volatility. So, that's why this list gonna be a little short. I kind of want to see what develops going into mainly Tuesday, Wednesday, but you never know. They might give us some bangers. Mondays is not always the day where you gotta sit on hands. Sometimes they pop. Some tickets go crazy on Monday, right? So it's always a coin toss, in my opinion. Just gotta sit, watch, see what price want to do, see what direction I want to go. Right. First name I like going into this week. Let's keep it real simple. I like Dell. I like Dell. So let's start off with the week. Just want to show y'all this double inside week we got with Dell right now. Nice little double inside week, sitting at the previous week low of 125.36. We went up to 129.67, and we want to break above that 129.67. I would love to see. Let's just see the 4-day. We got a nice 3-day on the 4-day. We get a new 4-day on the 8th. Nice 3-day on. Nice 3 on the 3-day as well, and another 3 on the 2-day, and outside daily. So I am looking for calls above Friday's high at 129.35. We want to target 133.74, get up to 139.49, and eventually hit that PMH of 142.32. This might consolidate some more, so we're going to get a little bit of time with these. Let's check out that month. Still inside month. We got a long ways up before we go 2 up on the month. That's at 142.34. Quarter is still inside as well. So this is just developing at a base right now. It's just basing. It's in a demand area. So that's the main reason why I like this play. We are sitting right within the zone. This is the zone where they like to buy. Just like Microsoft last week, push come to shove, you could take puts below the previous week low at 125.98. And if that happens, you could take this downward as well, target the PML, then target PQL, and see if we could get a reversal or a sweep to go back up. That's when calls will be favored. All right, so both sides, don't ignore both sides. Put your alert above below 125.98, and put your alert above 129.35 to get into that. Looking at a few more time frames. 6 hours, been going 3-1-3-1s basically. Again, lots of consolidation happening there. So we want to see what's happening at this basing range. Could we pop? Could we drop? Excuse me. Could go either way. Keep eyes on that. The next ticker I like is Triple M. Triple M is pretty low key right now, but I like Triple M for several reasons. Let's check out that month. We are inside month right now for the month of January. I believe quarterly is inside as well. Looking at the 3-week, because we do get a new 3-week starting on the 5th. We can go 212 reversal back to the upside on a 3-week above 162.70, and then we have a nice 2-2 rev on a 2-week as well, which also opens up on the 5th of January 2026. So I'm excited for that. We also sit in the OTE, a weekly OTE at that. So we did go 2 up on the week, but we barely went 2 up on the week. We did close as a doji, but I like how the 2 previous weeks swept the lows and popped back to the upside. So this gives me an idea that price may be ready to push to the upside, at least targeting that PQH, and then going even higher from there. Let's just check out the 4-day. Nice consolidation on the 4-day with a 3-2 up. 3-day also 3. A lot of outsides. 2-day, and finally on that daily. So if you like this trade, you want to put calls above 161.89. We really want to break above the previous week high. If we break above the previous week high, let's go ahead and target 163.94. I expect some turbulence in this range based on the way what these wicks are showing me. Show me that price has been struggling at this 164.23. So keep that in mind. If we do get above 164.23, let's go ahead and aim for 167. After 167, keeping it real simple, I'm going to aim for 170.36. Okay. I just remembered something. I didn't mention the contracts I'm looking at for Dow. 135 C's, 16 January monthlies. And for Triple M, we're looking at the 16 January monthlies, 165 C's. Again, like I always say, you can always get more time. Aside from this OTE that we sitting in, if you just look to the left, we are sitting on these previous highs here where price used to sell off. So around 159, 160 range, we kind of utilizing that price range as support. So this is one major reason why I like this trade. And I believe that Triple M is ready to go back to the upside. XLI is doing good anyway, as far as BA and defense stocks like RTX and LMT, and Triple M could be next. So keep that in mind. Next ticker I like is J&J. Shout out to Hiwat Hustle. She got this on her list as well, and I think Goose got this on his list as well. I'm not too sure, but I also like J&J. Excuse me. J&J has been running to the upside. It's been bullish. Been flirting with the all-time highs. What more can we say? We did fail 2 up, close red on that week. However, this is still trending to the upside. Look at the 3-week. Look at the month. Everything is green, trending to the upside. So with that being said, we got an actionable signal on the daily, which is a hammer. And keeping this real simple, we want calls above 207.39. Once we trigger 207.39, we'll be targeting 209.47. Next target, 211.52. And last target is the PMH of 215.19. After that is all-time highs. Blue sky breakout. We like the 20 Febs, 220 Cs, or the 16 January 210 Cs for J&J. So we like J&J. And this look like a TTO setting up as well. I love it, especially if price hold the PWL. Okay, push comes to shove that this does fail, it could come down to PML, and by then we want to reevaluate the trade. But I like J&J. Last but not least, I like utilities. I think utilities is building up first and foremost. Let's just check the sector. XLU. Just looking at this sector, right? Looking at this week. We've been basing on this weekly time frame. Again, I'm always using like supply and demand strategy. I'm always looking at where the buyers are stepping in. The buyers is pretty much stepping in within this range. So again, I like how this is looking. If you look at the 2-week on XLU, we got a fail 2 down on a 2-week. And we got a 2-1-2 reversal potential on a 3-week, which a new 3-week opens up on the 5th. And then we just inside month. So NEE has the exact same kind of setup. Sitting in that demand area inside month. Let me zoom in. So we just sitting inside month, right on top of that PML. It's sitting on top of that PMC. Let's look at that previous month. Yeah, it's sitting right on top of that previous month close. And then again, just give y'all that 3-week look. Nice 2-1. You can go TTO back to the upside as well. And nice. I love the way this 2-week look. Nice failed that 2 down on the 2 weeks. So we want that 2-2 rev on the 2 week as well. And we got that 2 up on the week. So I like this play. 4-day 3, 3-day 3, 2-day 3. A lot of outside threes I've been going over today. And then we got an outside 3 on the daily as well, which means calls above the daily time frame, which is 81.02. Now, because XLU just now trying to get started again, and I think it's basing, it might not be ready this week, it might not be ready next week. So that's my little disclaimer. We want to get time on this one. We'll get time. My apologies. I forgot which contract I was looking at for these. Okay, for NEE, the 20 March 85 Cs or the 20 Feb 85 Cs can go for NEE. All right. We want to ultimately aim for 87.53 and 85.97, which would be over 100% if we get that by the 16th. Even if we get that by the end of January, it still be around 95% return on investment. And that's not a long way up. That could happen in a couple days. Same way over here. It took about 3 to 4 days. That could happen in 3 to 4 days based on the ATR as well. You could also aim for 82. The short stops is 82.24. The short targets at 84.20, and then we're gonna get 84.81 and see what happens from there. So that wraps my list. Again, very small. As this week develop, I'm definitely gonna be adding to the list in the group. And thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a good week. Let's see how things unfold, and peace out.